Hey y'all, this is my focus project. Number one, it is a 3D piece of art that I made. So yeah, I'll talk more about my art piece in just a second, but I wanted to talk about my topic, which is ocean pollution. At first, I knew I wanted to do something that had to do with environmental issues, but that was very broad, so I knew I had to narrow it down. And I chose ocean pollution, one, because we live on land, so we see land pollution and like firsthand. So we care more about it because we don't want our homes being polluted. But for ocean pollution, that's not the case. We don't necessarily see our oceans every single day. And so that makes us more apt to forget about it. And two, because I've loved going to the beach since I was little, and I think the oceans are so beautiful yet scary, and they're like amazing and they're weird all at the same time. And so I want to protect them. And also, the oceans make up 71% of Earth's, or around 70-ish% of Earth's surface, and make up around 90-ish% of our water supply. So it's very important. Okay, so as I'm spinning my globe, you can see it looks like a regular globe, all 7 continents. There are a couple of garbage patches, which I'll talk to you in a second, but it looks normal. If you kind of like zoom in, you can see that there are pieces of stuff everywhere. If you look on a continent, you can see there are cut up pieces of leaves. And I did that not to say that land pollution isn't an issue and that it's not important, but I wanted to focus more on water pollution. And so if we look at a space of water, you can see that there's cut up plastic, paper, anything honestly that was in my recycling bin. But I put those in there to represent microplastics, which are a big issue that not a lot of people knew about, because I didn't know about them before I started this project. So microplastics are what they sound like. They are tiny pieces of plastics in the water. That they're everywhere. It's just like if you were swimming in the ocean and you saw a water bottle, that's ocean pollution. But also, and that's one form of ocean pollution, but the more important, because you don't see it, so it's very important, is microplastics. And they really hurt the ocean, because when fish are like swimming and they get water into their system, their bodies will mistake these microplastics as nutrition, so the fish won't eat. And so microplastics are a huge cause of malnutrition in our oceans. Another big issue in our oceans are these garbage patches. There's one in the Indian Ocean, 2 in the Pacific Oceans, and 2 in the Atlantic Oceans. These are like microplastics. They're what they sound like. They are floating islands of garbage and trash that are gathered together because of the current. The biggest one is in the Pacific Ocean between Hawaii and California, right here, and its area is 2 times the area of Texas. So that gives you a grasp of how big it is. They're not just like on the surface of the water, they go all the way down too. So it's a big issue. Sorry, I'm seeing how long I have left. Okay, so this is my project. I chose to do an art form because I feel like it's more visually appealing to the eye than like a long text explaining the dangers of the dangers of ocean pollution. I think my audience for this is generally younger people, because younger people are more, not that, I don't want to say this without offending anyone, but younger people generally are more conscious of their carbon footprint, and because them and their kids are the ones that will have to reap the effects of all this pollution. So they're generally more caring, or they care more about this. So that's why I did this, because younger viewers would rather look at this than I think a long text. Yeah, so this is my project. I hope you like it.